Hello everybody, welcome to a Joyful Clay Tutor. In this video, I'm going to explain how to make a damp box and 2 tips to keep in mind. So stick around to the end to listen to these 2 tips because they're very important. Okay, so what you're going to need is you're going to need a container with a lid, airtight container with a lid. In this case, I'm using a very small one. You're going to need a stir stick, popsicle stick or any kind of something to stir with. You're going to need your plaster of Paris. You're going to need a measuring cup of water, and you're going to need a measuring cup for your plaster. So you want to follow the directions. If it's a 2-to-1 ratio, it's 2. I'm going to use 1 cup of plaster, half a cup of water. So what you're going to do is you're going to pour this in, and then you're going to take your plaster of Paris and you're going to start mixing it in. You want to stir, just kind of let it go over the top. And just kind of stir it in until it's a smooth peanut butter-like consistency. You've only got a little while to work with this, so you want to make sure that it's completely smooth. Okay, that looks fine, I think, to me. It's all stirred in there. Now what you want to do is take it like that. Try to get the air bubbles out of it. So after you've tapped it down and it's dried, there's 2 tips to keep in mind. Number 1, sometimes your plaster will dry out after it has, been sitting around for a while. So how do you reconstitute it? You add a little bit of water, a little bit at a time, and the plaster will soak up the water and keep the box moist. You don't want water to be sitting on the surface of the plaster, so you just allow it to soak in and pour off the excess. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, if you're using air dry clay or cold porcelain clay and the clay, it seems like it's sticking to the surface of the plaster, take a little bit of cling wrap. And just a little bit of piece, put it on the bottom of the plaster, put your item on top, and then put your lid back on. And that will, keep your stuff from sticking. Well, I hope that helps. Please like my video and subscribe to my channel because I like to be liked. Bye!